Hello ladies and gentlemen, Monaco 2019, only three of us really there. Ken was there, I was there, and we had John there as well. Qualifying was a bit of a mess for some of them, but me, I was 1.5 seconds faster than everything else and looking quite good. Charles Leclerc's alongside me. Ken had got to about 10th after a really troubled qualifying session. We did well to do that. John unfortunately crashed it, so he was really near the back, although at one point he'd be ahead of me in the race. The lights go out and my job is to repel. I've got Perez and I've got Charles Leclerc. Essentially at this point I'm thinking this race is mine. There's no Harry, there's no Sam. If I can get through this, it's going to be excellent. And I do. I managed to repel both of them. Perez is now behind me, Gasly's behind him, Charles Leclerc's a little further back. But it's lap 1, there's been a bit of trouble. Poor Ken's been completely sandwiched, and he's actually out the race straight away, and I'm looking for the signs. Caution, it says. VSC. I'm red for a second. Lift off into the green so that I'm not going too fast. And what happens? Well, Perez goes past. What's he doing? No overtaking behind the safety car or the virtual safety car. This has really put me off my stride, frankly. And while they're clearing up Ken's car at the start finish, I'm fuming in the cockpit. This has all gone wrong. I've now got to pass Perez, and sure enough, at the end of lap 1, as we go across the line, I'm in P2, Perez is leading, Gasly's behind, and I'm trying to work out how I'm going to get past Perez. Overtaking is never easy, but I am a lot quicker than him, so it's lap 2. I see my chance. I'm probably a bit too fired up, but there is a bit of room. We go alongside, and oh yep, maybe we can get through. We bump wheels, he's not having it. Okay then, we'll let that go. Lap 3, I'm even more determined. Surely we're together. The little touch, I've overcommitted, I've lost a bit of wing. That's Leclerc and Gasly going through. That's Leclerc and Gasly, and at this point they're just ahead of me and I've lost a bit of wing. It's lap 3, I've survived a small mistake, but I'm still kicking myself for that. Didn't have to do that. I could have waited a bit more. The eyes behind weren't going to get me. I was definitely going to get him. Oh, it's hard work though, going through with a piece of missing wing, so I'm losing time. That Perez has ruined my race for me. Gasly and Leclerc ahead. Lap 4, I decided it's now time to come in for the pits. I continued round for a lap, but I'd lost a lot of time to Gasly and Leclerc. I come out. Lap 5, I'm 10th. John's actually up ahead. I don't know how he did this, but John had made some quite startling moves early on in the race, but unfortunately he wasn't to last very much longer after about now, actually. Meanwhile, I've got to come through from 10th to 9th. Not bad. Ocon's ahead. I think we've lost John, which is why I've moved up to 8th without actually overtaking anybody, but I'm about to overtake Ocon. From 8th to 7th. That's not gone too bad. Yeah, keep it going. I'm now in 6th, probably because of some pit stops or something. Sainz is ahead of me. He will come back to haunt me later, but it's Sainz and Alonso. They're tripping over each other. They are being a little bit difficult and being very slow. Can I get Sainz? Move one way, consider the other. Oh, back out of it. He's concentrating on the car ahead of him. I need to concentrate on getting past safely after the Perez incident. This is the one. Yep, we'll tough it out with Sainz, and we made that. P5. Come on. Alonso. From P5 to P4. Squeeze through. Yep. Alonso's tyres are a bit second hand by this stage. Next person up ahead of me is Vettel, and if you spot the timing, I'm about 8 seconds behind him as we go through on lap 17. Oh, sorry, further behind that. 16 seconds behind. I carved it down. At this point, lap 23, I've actually just passed Vettel as he's done his pit stop. But I've got to do mine, and at this point I come out, and again he's still quite a long way ahead. I didn't make as much inroads into him When he had the new tyres on, he was pretty quick. The end result was I never quite caught up with Vettel. I ran out of fuel at the end, Sainz got past me just on the line, and I finished 5th. Anyway, I enjoyed myself, thank you.